Hi, good evening to you. Yeah, Pawel Gumienny is arguably one of the state's key witnesses in this case. And today, the defense spent hours drilling into his testimony from Tuesday.
Were you driving your Toyota Tacoma on the morning of May 24th, 2019?
No.
As far as you knew, where was your Toyota Tacoma located?
At 80 Mountain Spring Road.
With Pawel Gumienny taking the stand a second time, the state showing surveillance videos to verify his testimony from Tuesday.
You don't remember? You didn't say this yesterday?
All while the defense spent the afternoon poking holes in it. The ex-employee of Fotis Dulos describing his first encounter with police after his boss's estranged wife, Jennifer-Dulos, went missing. Attorney John Schoenhorn pointing out at first, Gumienny didn't reveal everything to them.
You didn't tell him at that point that you were actually over at 585 Deercliff in Avon.
At that time, no.
You didn't tell him you'd been at a junkyard in Southington for a couple of hours, did you?
No.
At that time, Gumienny says he had the seats of his Toyota Tacoma in the company car he was driving. That Tacoma is the same one police believe Fotis used in the commission of the crime. Gumienny says the days after Fotis got the Tacoma detailed and pressed his employee to change the seats in his car or buy a new one. In court Wednesday, Schoenhorn pulling up these screenshots, allegedly showing Gumienny's search history weeks before Jennifer disappeared.
So even the day that the police were questioning you, you were still looking to replace your Tacoma, isn't that right?
Possible. I mean, if it's on my phone, I don't deny it.
And you had told Mr. Dulos that you were seeking to replace your Tacoma, weren't you? Didn't you, I mean?
I did.
And as for that comment Troconis allegedly made about Jennifer after one of the Dulos' dogs needed to be put down.
And then she said, I'm going to kill that bee when she turns up.
Schoenhorn implying it was all a sick joke to cheer Fotis up.
I wouldn't call it a joke, but yeah.
Well, you're cheering somebody up with some humor, right?
Not that kind of humor, but yeah.
With Gumienny in the spotlight, his attorney speaking with reporters outside the courthouse.
I think the last 2 days, again, are sort of mixed because he hates the spotlight. He's a very private individual, but by the same token, we're here now, and this is the beginning of the end of the circus for him, so he can get back to his life.
Now, in regard to those searches of Gumienny looking for a new truck, he says, or in redirect, rather, he said that he had actually been looking for a new truck for a year prior to Jennifer going missing, and he says that Fotis was well aware of that the whole time. Now, as for his attorney, Gumienny's attorney, he says as far as he's concerned, his client was never a suspect in this case, and even though he's been granted immunity, it's his stance that his client was actually over-cooperative with police right at the beginning. We're live here in Stamford tonight. Julia LeBlanc, Fox 61, Connecticut's news station.